Hey everyone, my name is Katrina. Thank you so much for watching my videos. In today's session, I'm going to do a 10-minute foam roller series to open up your posture. So this is a video that one of my clients really wanted me to make. So if you have certain ideas or certain videos that you'd like me to make, I can make them as well. So just feel free to drop them in the comments below. So what you're going to need is a foam roller. Now I really like the OPTP extra soft foam roller. I will link that below. It's one of my favorite rollers because it's really soft and just very comfortable. A lot of the Amazon foam rollers are very hard and firm and can be uncomfortable to lay on. So I prefer the more comfortable foam roller. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you lay on your back. You're going to put the foam roller underneath your bottom and you're going to lay vertically along it. Great. Now what we're just going to start doing is making sure that our knees are bent, feet flat on the floor, making sure our ribs are down. We don't want to be arching or flaring our back. Keep the ribs down. And now with our palms open, we're just going to do some nice backward shoulder rolls. So we're going to do about 10 to 15 of these. Really thinking about dropping your shoulder blades back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then you come all the way forward. This is one of my favorite kind of movements to open up the pec minor, which is your smaller pec muscle, and it just feels really good. Great, now we're just going to do some shoulder blade squeezes. So we're just going to squeeze and then release, squeeze and release. Good. Now really think about when you squeeze that you, again, aren't flaring your ribs, so keep everything nice and stable or secure. You could think about using your core to keep your ribs down as you squeeze your shoulder blades back. Great. Now we're going to have our arms up and we're just going to do some overhead reaches. So we're just going to raise both of our arms over our head, keeping our rib cage down. You can interclasp both of your hands together, or you can just raise both of your hands up separately. Now, when you're doing this, you really want to think about reaching, elongating your lats, creating space in the bottom of your shoulder blade. And now we'll go into swimmers, so we'll alternate to left and right. Really thinking about elongating your spine, your shoulders, and just creating space in room for all those muscles and joints so they can move, glide, and slide better. Good, keep going with the swimmers. We'll just do a few more and then we'll go into the next exercise. Great, now we're gonna go into some goal posts. So we're gonna have you bend both of your arms. We're just gonna open up into a nice pec stretch. Now you wanna try to have your hands hit the ground, so the back of the palm should hit the ground. Try to do that. If you can't, that's okay because you're probably tight. But we're going to try and hold that for about 30 seconds. And really thinking about opening up your chest, creating space in the front of your body, and just feel that nice stretch. If you don't really feel a stretch here, you can always have your arms a little bit higher. Then we'll have you hold that. And while you're doing this, you can take a few breaths in and out. Good, just a few more seconds. And now we'll go into like snow angels, so keeping your arms bent. You're just going to move your arms up and down, keeping your back of your palms towards the ground. If you can't reach, let's say you're really tight, you can only do this, that's totally fine. Just try to have your back of your hands on the ground as you slide your hands up and down. Again, I really like this one because it really helps open up your pec muscles in your chest. Sorry, you might be hearing my belly growling because I just had breakfast. All right, so that is it for the back. Now we're going to have you roll off the foam roller, and you are going to position the roller along your mid back, and we're just going to do some rolling. So we're just going to roll up and down your mid and upper back. I like to keep my butt raised up so that it's easier to do this. And you can even go kind of rotate left and right to get a little bit more on the outer part of your body. Great. And now we're going to go into some thoracic extensions. So in this position, we're just going to extend over the foam roller. We're going to hold that for about a few seconds. And then we'll find a different spot. So I'm just going to roll my body up a little bit. Feel that nice stretch in my mid back. I can roll down, do the same thing. So you just want to find some different points along your mid back that feel a little stiff. And if you notice certain parts are a little stiffer than others, you can spend more time in those areas that are a little bit more stuck and tight. Great, and then we'll go back to just rolling up and down just to rework that area. Again, I like kind of rotating my body left and right just to get the outer lats. Awesome. Okay, so that is our very quick foam roller routine. Hopefully that was helpful. Again, this is a really great option if you are a breastfeeding mom and tend to round at your shoulders a lot, or if you sit at a desk for prolonged periods of time. This just feels really good to open up your posture. This is something you can also incorporate into a routine. So if you want to have a wellness, a mobility routine, you can do this every morning. You can do it every time, maybe at 3 p.m. during a certain part of your day. Again, it's all about optimizing your lifestyle, incorporating a routine so that you're not trying to tackle issues once the pain or the tightness is very severe. So be proactive about your health and wellness, and you'll notice significant differences in how your body feels. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I can answer them as well.